Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
What a beautiful time.
Have a good time.
This is my dream setting. This is for those that have been to my apartment or have at least seen photos, very bohemian like this. So I'm right where I want to be right in this moment in time. Can we all just stay here forever? Oh my gosh, Valentine's Day is coming up. And I think this set is going to focus on primarily a lot of love songs. But I won't speak to what I don't know. As a writer, you know, a lot of my tunes are just my own experiences. And those that I cover are songs that I either just love and have fallen in love with, or, you know, they're written by people I admire or have something in there that I relate to. So this tune that I'm going to open up with is actually a friend of mine's from high school. We go way back. And if you're like, Madi, you know, are you opening with another artist song? Yes, I am. Because we should all be far more supportive and just excited for each other. You know, we're all making music and doing this thing. And I'm so happy to be here tonight making music with these beautiful people. I love you, Culture Lab. I'm so happy to be here. This first song is called Gypsy, and it's by my dear friend Matilda Burnaby. Across the room, and I use my powers to lure you. How do you do? Stare long enough, maybe I can steal a bit of your wisdom before you ever see a thing like a gypsy woman, a gypsy woman, like, yeah, a gypsy woman. So sweet, chilling and new. I've set my sights on a tall drink of you. So tell me a story about what you've been through, and I only hope that it will bring me closer to you. Don't you feed me no lies, 'cause try to pacify, but it won't leave me be. So undo the next you to set a new side, 'cause I've got to go dancing through these shadows of the night like a gypsy woman, a gypsy woman, like, yeah, gypsy. Gypsy woman, a gypsy woman, like, yeah. Thank you. That was Gypsy by my dear friend Matilda Burnaby, and if you liked that at all, you gotta go hear the real thing. Great music being made out there by so many different people, and everybody should be looking into everybody. I love it. This next tune is an original of mine, and it was one of the first songs that I'd ever written when I got my guitar with me here in New York. I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, for those that don't know me or know who I am. My name's Mariela Flor Olivo. I go by Mariela or Madi, and I've been up here in the city in Brooklyn primarily for about 8 years now. I do the musical theater and all sorts of theater, and I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm fixing to do my debut studio album. I got scouted online, and I'm working on that. Boy, it's a lot of work, and it is so worth it, so I'm really excited. And this should be one of the tunes featured on that album. So give me a moment while I make sure I'm in tune, and then I'm going to sing some more for you. Butterflies Thank you. Well, aren't we having fun? Water break. Water's important. I hope everyone is enjoying like a beverage of choice while watching this show on your device of choice. But also make sure you hydrate yourself. These are COVID times and we gotta stay safe and healthy. Gonna take one more moment to retune. So continuing on our journey of love together. This song, so sometimes love takes a little time. Then maybe you have like some interests all of a sudden. Maybe you're interested in someone. Maybe you've got some people interested in you. And you have a choice to make between people and between love. And sometimes that can be exciting and new and difficult. And this song sort of tracks that process and journey a little. And it's called Decide. I hope you enjoy. Locks of golden hair, eyes and shades of blue. Close my eyes, I breathe, and all I see is you. I spend my days lost in this state. I don't know Thank you. If you're wondering why does she keep looking at the neck of her guitar? Because my cellist is behind here. I'm gonna be real with you. La la la. I don't print it out and put it on the floor or tape it on things like the real folks do. I keep it close, right here. And sometimes I switch things around. I say, no, I don't like that order. I'm changing it. So this is where the theatrics come in. They say, she does theater. Yeah, I can't really pretend to be up here and look cool, you know. We are who we are. And I'm not afraid to be myself with you. This next song, I'm really excited for because it's going to be a single for my new album. Isn't that a fun thing to say? My new album. I'm making an album. I've been working hard for a very long time for most of my life, and it's hard. It takes a lot of money, and so we're getting there. We're doing the darn thing, and this is going to be the single for that, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it, man. But for now, here it is in real time. It's called Please Stay, and it's about, you know, so we've had the journey. Sometimes love takes time. Sometimes you have to decide, and now you've decided, right? You're like, okay, here's this person. I don't know, I kind of like them, but do they like me? I don't really know. And sometimes it's hard to get close to people, especially if you know they're probably gonna leave or something. And so this song is about that trust and that tease, that moment of, hey, you gonna get close to me? You gonna walk away? It's called Please Stay. I hope you enjoy. I close off, conceal my feelings, I just hide away. I am lost, consumed, I'm reeling, wondering if you'll stay. Don't get too close to me if you walk away. Without a fight, without a word, only pain. And don't get too close to me if you walk away, leaving me with self-destruction on the brain. I close off, conceal my soul, only fear remains. In my thoughts I lose control, thinking of your frame. Don't get too close to me if you walk away. Without a fight, without a word, only pain. And don't get too close to me if you walk away, leaving me with self-destruction on the brain. Take my hands, we're stumbling. Something's gotta change. Don't get too close to me if you walk away. Without a fight, without a word, only pain. And don't get too close to me if you walk away, leaving me with self-destruction on the brain. Please stay. Don't walk away. Thank you.
Water break. That's some good water. That New York water. The good stuff. The good stuff. So let's say that person did stay. And now you get to experience the joys of love. This song is about awakening. I'll let you figure out exactly what type of awakening, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But the song's called Crawl, and it was about, like, I don't know, one of my first real experiences, and good time. And I hope you enjoy. This song has a special little place in my heart. I'm a mess, I'm a wreck, baby, and that's on a good day. I'm tired, I get stressed. Come here, distract me with those sparkling eyes and that toxic grin, fingers intertwine, and you draw me in. Crawl into bed with me. Put your head on my shoulder. Crawl into bed with me. Oh, in these sheets, babe, we'll smolder. Your shirt off, get closer. I'll trace my fingers down your spine. Oh, and in this moment, you are totally mine. Crawl into bed with me and put your head on my shoulder. Crawl into bed with me. Oh, in these sheets, babe, we'll smolder. Ooh, 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 ooh. Your scent lingers all around me. It seeps into my clothes, my hair, my everywhere. I can't get enough of you to satisfy this hunger that you've brought into my life. Oh, crawl into bed with me. I'll put my head on your shoulder. Crawl into bed with me. Oh, in these sheets, babe, we'll smolder. Thank you. Told ya, self-explanatory. I warned you. To any of my old Sunday school teachers or teachers at all watching out there, sorry. We grow up, we grow. So I'm sure many of you are familiar with an artist who's up for a Grammy this year, and gosh, I hope she gets it. Her name's Phoebe Bridgers, and if you don't know who that is, go find out, especially after, if you hear this song and you like it, go hear the real thing, because if she doesn't get a Grammy, I'm going to be pretty upset. But she's pretty stellar, and this is one of the songs that she's up for. It's called Kyoto, and I hope I do it some justice. I'm going to have a little fun with it, and I hope you enjoy. In Kyoto, got bored at the temple, looked around at the 7-Eleven. The band took the speed train, went down to the arcade. I wanted to go, but I didn't. You called me from a payphone, they still got payphones. It cost $1 a minute to tell me you're getting sober, and you wrote me a letter, but I don't have to read it. I'm gonna kill you if you don't beat me to it. Dreaming through Tokyo skies, I wanted to see the world. Then I flew over the ocean, and I changed my mind. Sunset's been a freak show on the weekend, so I've been driving out to the suburbs to park at the Goodwill and stare at the chemtrails with my little brother. He said you called on his birthday, you were off by like 10 days. Would you get a few points for trying? Remember getting the truck fixed when you let us drive it? Man, 25 felt like flying. I don't forgive you, but please don't hold me to it. But under Scorpio skies, I wanted to see the world through your eyes, and then it happened, and I changed my mind. Guess I lied, 'cause I'm a liar who lies, 'cause I'm a Thank you. Love you, Phoebe. She was just here. Missed her. She was on SNL. That's for her, and for all of you at home. Never be afraid to be able to tune during a show. I used to think that was a bad thing, like if you had to retune, I'm getting out of that habit. Because we need to tune. We need to be in tune for our sets. It's important. So I'm doing my best to do that for all of you. Especially because it's cold. These instruments, they just go everywhere. This next song is a newer one for me. I wrote it just before, or right during, when the pandemic first hit us last year. And I had so many friends online that were just so miserable, and people reaching out to me, being like, man, like, it must be so, nice to have a partner, and it really is. I've been so blessed to be with my partner throughout this pandemic. It's so hard to be alone. So for all of you that are alone, I'm so sorry, and I'm with you. We're all alone, and we're never really alone, and we're all together no matter what. But this song I sort of wrote through the lens of like, just wanting to be connected to someone. We're also attached to our phones nowadays. And I didn't grow up with a cell phone, so I've only had one for about these last 8 years, so it's still pretty new to me, but gosh, I'm catching up really quickly. I'm getting pretty addicted these days. I can't get a TikTok because then I'll never leave it, so don't ask me. We're not getting the TikTok yet. Till a manager makes me or something. But this song is about, we all have this huge fear of ghosting and oh man, don't leave me on red. And so this is through that lens of like, being into someone and just being like, hey man, like don't leave me hanging. And it's called I Want You, in parentheses, bad, out of parentheses. I hope you enjoy. Oh, copy. Cool. I spend countless days and hours glancing at my phone, and I don't want to be like this, but I can't help but wonder if I'm on your mind, and I can't help but want your kiss. Why do I do this to myself? And you need somebody else. I do too. Still I want you bad. I don't want to be a nuisance or to be your sore, but I don't want to be ignored. No, I don't just want attention or to waste your time. I'm not reaching out just because I'm bored. Why do I do this to myself? And you need somebody else. I do too. Still I want you bad. Yeah, I want you bad. Don't wanna give up or let go. Just wanna call you on the phone. Say, hey, how you doing? And darling, I know that it ain't right. I just wanna hold you tight, and I don't wanna be pushed away. Don't you push me away. Still I want you bad. direction? Is it such a sin? In this situation, I found bliss. Why do I do this to myself? And you need somebody else to talk to. Still, I want you, babe. Babe, I want you, babe. Yeah, I want you, bed. Thank you. This next tune is kind of sort of, it's the title of the show, so I'm kind of cheesy, and since I do theater, I like to title things. Last year, and I believe the year before, I've had the immense fortune each year to get some sort of Valentine's gig, be it, that it's like the day before or in the realm or within the same weekend of Valentine's Day. I always have the fortune of playing a gig, and so it's so strange, not to be doing one in person this year, but gosh, I'm really, really feeling grateful to the Culture Lab for having me out. These guys became a second home to me last year, and we had the great fortune of doing a bunch of outdoor shows, and now it's too cold to do that, so we're in here, and this vibe is everything. I'm so happy. Can you tell? Is that reading? I don't know. So anyway, I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I think last year my show was titled Love Me or Leave Me, like a Valentine special, and this one this year is Love to See You. I just can't see you, but I see you. But you see me. And we're all just little virtual Valentines this year. So I'm so happy to be here with each of you. Thank you for taking the time to tune in from home and from wherever you are. I hope you enjoy this little tune. can take your place. The happy, sad look on your face. You are never gonna be mine, never gonna be mine, but I just love to see you. I love to see you. I love to see you. I love to see you. Thank you. We're going to go to a little bit of a sad place for a moment so that we can get it over and out of the way, and then I'll pick you up out of there. I promise, I'll pick you up out of there. But this is an original tune of mine called Passing Phases. And, the unfortunate thing, life is long. There are a lot of paths and journeys, and sometimes in love, things just don't work out. And that's okay, because it means, whatever is meant for you is coming. It's coming. But sometimes you don't know that yet. Sometimes you feel like it's over and you're broken and it's you and your day is never coming. So this is about that moment. This is like the ice cream eating phase. And people, always talk about the stages of grief. And that applies, to everything. It applies to death, but it also applies to love and a breakup. And I find that it's not so much stages, because sometimes you get stuck in a certain one. Like I was stuck in the ice cream phase forever. That was awesome. Love ice cream. But, sometimes I feel like they're more like phases. You feel great one day, and then you hear that song on the radio, and you go, oh, God. And so it's sort of tracking that process and those stages of grief within a breakup. And it's called Passing Phases, and I hope you enjoy. just have a drink more. Passing phases, passing phases, passing phases. La da da da, oh. La da da da, ooh. La da da da, oh no. La da da da, ew. La da da da, oh no no. La da da da, ooh. La da da da, oh. La da da da, it comes and goes in passing phases. You feel the ache, and you know. Thank you. We had to get sad. We had to get sad so that we can get better. We can get better, right? I've got a favorite here that I love to cover for you, but I don't do it the traditional way. I do it my way. So hopefully that makes it a little, you know, I don't know. I feel like when people cover a lot of songs, they go, everybody covers that song, and you're like, but I do it my way. So here's this tune, My Way, and if it needs explanation or introduction after this, I don't know if we can be friends, because this is the classic. Even if you don't like country or any of it, you know this song, and you know this man. And I hope you enjoy. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire, this ring of fire, this ring of fire, this ring of fire. Sing light-a-die, da-die, da-do. Light-a-die, da-die, do-do. Hey, light-a-die, da-die, do-do. Sing light-a-die, da-die, do-do. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. This ring of fire, this ring of fire, this ring of fire, this ring of fire. Sing light-a-die, da-die, do-do. Light-a-die, da-die, do-do. Hey, light-a-die, da-die, do-do. Sing light-a-die, da-die, do-do. I fell Thank you. Johnny Cash, Ring of Fire. Love that tune. Really fun. Play that one a lot out here in the summer, and it gets people dancing. So I hope you were dancing around in your home a little bit, tapping my feet up here. This next tune.
Honey,
Yeah.
just letting you know, we have really fantastic comments on the live stream.
Oh. Yeah, what are folks saying? What
Let's
is
see.
the verdict? They're like, this girl's.
Oh my God, gorgeous. Starry face, starry face, starry face. Great cover.
We love a starry face.
Johnny June and smiling down on you.
Oh.
Music. Fire symbol. Fire emoji.
Yeah.
Fire
Yes.
emoji.
Oh, we love the fire emoji for the music.
Right? I
Wow.
love this song.
Oh.
Oh my God, she is gorgeous. OMG, yes, I know this one. Love that. I love this single. It goes on and on. There's a lot of them.
Wow. You guys. I'm going to cry. It's a really, really cool thing. Back home and in New York, if you're a stranger, I know you and I love you. And if I know you and I love you, well, I know you and I love you. But it's so cool. We all just connect and become this village. I'm always so happy and so humbled to have a village of people behind me. It's been really, really hard, year. And the year before was hard for other reasons. And, there's been so much going on in my life behind the scenes, and so to have real support and real kindness, even if it's online, I can't tell you what that means. So thank you. Get vulnerable with you for a second. You thought this was a polished person? No. We'll get real. I'll share my heart with you every time over anything else. So thank you so much for watching and for being here. Thank you. This next tune, I'm going to cheer you all up. Cheer myself up. This next tune is by, he's just an acquaintance of mine. We met when he was busking on the subway years ago with a banjo. He's quite the banjo dude, and now he's paired with, he's married to Rachel Price of Lake Street Dive, and they are just like a power couple, and it's really cool. And he put out this fantastic album last year called The Romantic. So if you like this song at all, you really got to go check out this album. And he just released like a partner EP to it of remixes of songs from this album. So if you like this tune, you really, really, really got to go hear the real thing. It's called Straight Back, and it's pretty much been my quarantine anthem. I'm trying to work on my posture while I'm up here, and just every day in my life. I'm a dancer, but you wouldn't know it. I love this tune, and I hope you enjoy. And I hope it becomes your quarantine anthem too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been so bent out of shape. Gotta keep my head up, I gotta concentrate. Lift my chin and sit up straight. I've got such a bad tendency to slouch and spend the whole day on the couch. And that seems so pathetic, baby, without you. So I've been thinking about how I hold my body since I can't hold yours. We sing woo, woo, oh, woo, yeah, woo. Oh, I catch myself wishing I could turn back time and wondering if you might still be mine. If I had only kept an erect spine. And I've been thinking about how I hold my body since I can't hold yours. Yeah, I've been thinking about how I hold my Thank you. Water. Especially after crying a little. Gotta hydrate. So that I can cry more tears later. I'm a sap, you guys. I can't help it. It really means so much to have you guys watching here and just with us tonight. I love these people. I love this. This really is a second home. I can't. I just keep looking at the carpets. I'm like, I don't know what you can see on your screen, but this whole environment just really is. I'm a happy girl tonight for sure. This next tune is a buddy of mine. I really love this song. It's a great little folk tune. It's called 3 Damn Days by a guy named Mike Lee, who's currently off traveling. He's out of the city. He's on the road again, and hope he's having a great time. And I love this tune. I love this tune of his, and I love to sing it. So I hope I do it some justice and remember the lyrics. But I hope you enjoy it. It's a sweet little tune called 3 Damn Days. Woke up on my own in 3 damn days. I haven't woke up in my home for 3 damn days. And I know that I'd be home if I could only see her face. But they say who you are is all you'll ever be. Who you are is all you'll ever be. I've been living through my window for 3 damn days, with folk singers not a soul knows for 3 damn days. And the December cardinal song cries that we all can stay too long. But who you are is all you'll ever be. Who you are is all you'll ever be. I've been scared to speak your name for 3 damn days. But if no answer came for 3 damn days, I'd wonder had you gone. Did our lights stay on too long? But I know who you are is all you'll ever be. Who you are is all you'll ever be. You've been stopping in my sleep for 3 damn days. So I've been hoping we could meet for 3 damn days. And remember, if you fear, I won't know you while you're here. That who you are is all you'll ever be. Who you are is all you'll ever be. I am you and surely you are me. The sky is you, the sunshine, it is me. Thank you. 3 Damn Days by Mike Lee. Isn't that a sweet little tune? I love it. I love it. you gotta be a fan of your friends, you know. You gotta support your fellow musicians. It's okay to love other people's music when they're good tunes. I've got a couple more for you, and then I'm gonna set you free. For whatever you're doing tonight. To all of you at home that are tuning in, I really can't thank you enough for being here. This is what I love to do. This is what I love to do, and I love to do it for you. It's fun to do it home in my room alone, but it's so nice to serve something beyond myself. I don't want to, because I sit there in my room too long, and you hear every imperfection and every, and it's just so nice to perform for people. People, we need people. And we're the luckiest people in the world. This next tune is another original. It's called Drive, and like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, and in Texas we have these big, wide open spaces, the hill country. The thing to do is take a drive, especially when you go home, which for me is never. It's pretty rare. I don't get to go home very often, but when I do, I love put me in a car, in any state really, and I'm a happy gal. But this song tracks a moment in time where maybe you're in a car with someone, you're really trying to convey something important, but things keep coming up. You can't distract the driver, right? You come upon a stop sign, and then you got to go. You're on the highway, and they got to be focused, and you just never find the right moment. So you're just trying to stay present and accept that what will be. And I hope you enjoy.
As we drive.
Thank you. This second to last song is my, it's become a personal anthem of sorts, and it's just sort of, it's about a lot of things. Like, it's about love, and it's about life, and it's just about how you feel in relationships with different people, and how you're treated, and how, you know, that affects you, and what you take and what you won't, and how you grow and adapt with the seasons. Yeah, it's called Small Flower. I hope you enjoy. I'm seated, I've been planted, but you dig me up, take me into your care. I ride excitedly right in your pocket on a nice journey to I know not where, and it's fine here. Ooh, and it's lovely here. It feels good here, and I'm happy, but you're scared. We arrive at your destination. You scoop me up, lay me into your ground. I start to blossom and bloom in your soil, and I wait to see if you'll come back around, 'cause I'm fine here, and you're lovely, dear. You feel good here. You seem happy, so I'll be a small flower in your garden. You'll scoop me out and take me home. Find a nice vase and I'll bathe in your sunlight. But when your water dries up, I'll be gone. Weather fluctuates oh so strangely, but this flower's tough, yeah, she knows how to hang. Your soil can grow cold, be too wet or freeze over, but this flower's rooted all the same. I am fun here. You're so lovely, dear. We're damn good here. Ain't it happy? I'll be a small flower in your garden. You'll scoop me out and take me home. Find a nice vase and I'll bathe in your sunlight. But when your water dries up, I'll be gone. If the sun should go out, if the rain turns to drought, I'll be here in the rocks and the leaves. And should you pick me up, keep me safe in some cup, I will happily sigh some relief. But should your water dry out, grab me tight, lift me out, keep me safe in a poetry book. So you'll flip to a page and you'll find me one day preserved, and you'll gift me a look. Thank you. One last sip of water before this last song. This next song, this last song, I haven't played in years. I'm not giving that as a precursor to allow me to mess up, but I'm just realizing like, oh gosh, I really haven't done this one much. But I love it. It's a great tune. If you're not familiar with the Weepies, they're such a classic. I don't really know what they're up to nowadays. I know they had a tour a couple years ago, but yeah, I love the Weepies, and I love this tune. And oh man, it's just been such a good night, and you, each and every one of you that's at home and here in the studio right now, you make me feel like someone loved, and I just can't express enough how grateful I am to be here and to be performing for all of you, and I feel your love so much, and I'm just shooting it right back out to you and right back into the universe. So thank you so much for watching tonight. Thank you so much to Culture Lab for having me, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll see you soon.
We love you!
Rain turns the sand into mud. Wind turns the trees into bone. Stars turning high up above. You turn me into somebody loved. Nights when the heat had gone out, we danced together alone. Cold turned our breath into clouds. We never said what we were dreaming of, but you turned me into somebody loved. Someday when we're old and worn, like two softened shoes, I will wonder on how I was born the night I first ran away from you. Now my feet turned the corner back home. Sun turns the evening to rose. Stars turning high up above. You turn me into. You turn me into. You turn me into somebody loved. Somebody loved. Ooh, somebody loved. Thank you so much, and happy Valentine's Day. I love you, and I'll see you real soon. Thank you so much for your love and support. I love you.
Yeah, awesome. you want to do a little interview?
I would love to do a little
Yay! All right, let's do an interview.
Hey! Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
Let's talk to Mari. On the carpet, where it's folded up. So Lisa, just cheat out a little bit. The light's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're right where you are. You're good. Just don't turn like that.
You're a champ. You're a champ. You guys are all champs. You are all my champs.
Hello, Mariela.
Well, hello. I love you, Lisa. How are you?
I'm just checking if this
Is
thing
this
is on. How are you?
Oh, I feel so good. I am good. How are you, sweet friend?
I'm good, and you were good. I enjoyed that. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. You're an angel. Thank you so much.
it was nice. It's very nice to have you back.
It's good to
It's probably
be
your
back.
20th time.
Yeah. I love I love being here. Thank you so much for having me.
And this time with lilac hair.
Yes. I think I'm trying to like switch it up on you guys. I know you worked really hard to light it to my hair, and then I went and changed my hair on you.
What happened to the blue hair chick? Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, she'll come back. She's
Yeah.
coming back.
It's beautiful any way you wear it.
Thank you. I'm having fun. Thank you. I normally, have a million projects, and especially with theater, like once you sign that contract,
Right.
you have to look how they saw you, and it all has to be approved. So
Right.
I'm finally taking some liberties and having fun. So thank you.
So I hear that you have a project coming up, something to do with Dorothy or something of the sort.
Yes. So it's so funny you mentioned. It just got pushed back. It was originally going to be in June, but Georgia's, for the specific county in which I'll be performing, their numbers rocketed, after the holidays because people traveled and all the things. So
Yes.
they are doing the wise, the compassionate, safe thing, the
Right.
right thing, and they are
Better to be safe than sorry.
exactly. So they're postponing. So if it happens this year, it's going to be in December. It's going to be a Christmas show.
Okay.
But I have a contract that says like no matter what, it's going to happen. When it's happening, I'm there. So I'm very excited. That's a dream role since childhood for me. So and a company that I've worked with before. I had the pleasure to be Maria in West Side Story for them a couple years ago, and they just remembered me. Like they sent me a call back, and they were like, "Hey, like you came up at the table. Like we loved working with you. We don't even know if you're free, but here's a callback. We'd love to hear from you."
Well,
And
who isn't free right now?
like what are we? We're all just hanging out. We're like, yes, I'm free. I'm
Yes,
free.
I'm
yes.
very free, honey. Free 99.
Free 99.9 all the time. Yep.
Yeah. So, what other projects have you been working on?
Yes. So I've been mostly performing with you guys. I've been performing, basically with anyone that will have me. I had the great fortune, you guys had the whole outdoor setup, safely socially distanced, awesome taco cart, the whole works. But I've had the great pleasure to do a lot of virtual performances. One of them, I made a great connection this year with Room Full of Sky, and they so kindly had me on to be part of a virtual program for ALTSO, which is a leg to stand on. They handle prosthetics for children here in New York and all over the world, and that was a really fun live show. So I've been doing a lot of live shows. I have another one, very, very fortunately, next week through a friend from high school, super kind. And the big project is I am in the process. We're about to launch to the public. I'm doing my very first debut studio album.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's been a really long time coming. I've been a singer-songwriter for a little over a decade now, and I've got about 40 tunes, self-written under my belt, and none of them professionally recorded. So it's long been time. They found me online. They scouted me online and said, hey, we'd love to hear from you. And after like a month of interviews and phone calls, we finally signed, and they're a small label up in Boston, and their whole mission is to give artists like their debut experience. So I'm feeling very, very fortunate that they found me, and I'm real excited. Thank you, thank you for asking.
Good. So tell us where you're from, and give us a background of who you are.
Yeah, so I am originally from San Antonio, Texas, born and raised. Had never, ever left Texas before I moved to New York about 8 years ago when I was 19. I'd never, we didn't take vacations growing up. It was mostly, it was both time and finances. I grew up pretty modestly, pretty poor, and but we got by and we did it. I have a great support system and a great family, and we found theater pretty early on. Mom would swear that I sang before I could even speak. When I was about, she has this key memory of me being a baby in the crib doing my whole thing, and there was a movie playing with Denzel Washington. She insists it was Denzel and someone else, and within the scene, a record starts playing, and it's a symphony. And she said I was being a baby, and the record started, and I stopped. And she said, it freaked your father and I out. Like, we didn't know. And so we just watched you. We watched the scene. The whole scene played. And then the record stopped. And you went back to being a baby. And we said, okay, well, that's weird. That's not normal.
It was probably Mo Better Blues, girl.
You're probably right. As a baby, I knew. I said, ooh, that's a... Mom will swear I sang before I could talk. I started singing when I was about 4. I was about 4 years old, and I got my papi. I'm very fortunate. I'm the daughter of a musician. My papi's a percussionist and a drummer, and it's been his whole life. He's 69 years old, and he's still doing it. He's deaf in one ear, and he's just doing his thing, So I think I definitely got it from him, and some arts blood definitely runs in our family, but it definitely is. It's a gift. It's a gift, and I do what I can with it, Lord. I'm trying. You do what you can. You try and give back, and I'm constantly inspired by other people and their gifts. But yeah, I started out with music and hopping on gigs with my papi. I wouldn't just attend a gig. He'd be like, "You're gonna help me set up my drum kit. You're gonna learn." And so I grew up doing that, and we found theater. Like paid theater when I was about 8 or 9 years old. A community theater in town that later turned professional was doing a production of Cinderella, and my mom was like, let's go, let's audition. And they just kept me on ever since. And as I got older, I got larger roles and more paid roles, still very small theater, like small professional theater, but it was a paycheck, and it did help the family, and it brought me here. It funded me here. I reached a point where when I was about 18, I finished high school. Everyone was going off to the art schools, and I'd missed a deadline for a scholarship that would have funded me. They hold what are called Unifieds in Chicago, and it's where all the major schools, Tisch is there, and Boston Conservatory, Berkeley's there, but it's so expensive. Like, you have to be there the whole weekend, stay in the hotel, feed yourself, and this scholarship would have allowed me some help with that. And it was like a movie moment where you're running with the contract, and you get to the office, and the door is locked. So you slide it under the door, and you pray for the best. And I went home, and I told my mom, and she said, well, I was raised very old school. I love my mom. Thank you, Mom. Thanks, old school. Woo. But she said, natural consequence, you're not going. So I didn't get to audition for a lot of my dream schools, and we had a smaller troop of schools, come through Texas, through San Antonio, and some of my dream schools, like one of my dream schools was Boston Conservatory, and by the time scholarships were offered, it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And my mom said, you know what? I don't want you to be in debt. I don't want you to have a life of debt
Right.
for something that you might not even know if you're going to use this degree. Like, do you want to teach? No? Okay, then why do you want to? I don't know. Okay, well, think about it. Think about it. And so I wound up doing some community college, and people, when you grow up doing theater, in your town, people recognize you. You go to a grocery store, and it's like, hey, I've seen you, and since you were 2 years old, and you're just like, hi, holding the bread, like, nice to meet you. And so people started inquiring, and within my own circle, like, peers and friends that I deeply respected and that meant well, started being like, you, why are you still here? Why aren't you at Juilliard? Why aren't you at?
Right.
And I said, wow, well, if you'd like to pull out your checkbook, that's going to be $80,000 a year. That's not even including the dorm. So if you want to write that down, what were you going to do? What were you going to do? And so I just started, while I was having a wonderful time at this community college, getting one-on-one education for once, doing well, I just was starting to feel artistically very stale, and I felt like I was disappointing people, even though no one put that on me. Like, that was just, as a child, what I felt. I was only 18 and had the whole world ahead of me, and when everyone reminds you of that, you immediately feel so small and like a failure, and like, you're right, oh God. And so I wound up getting into a big argument with my mom one day and talking about how I wanted to run off to Austin, because when you're in Texas, and if you're not going to leave Texas, you go to one of the other larger cities, which, God bless, like, they're awesome, they're doing incredible things, but I just couldn't really stay in Texas. And the great thing about doing theater, so young, is it was work. A lot of people think it was a life of privilege, and it was a privilege, but just because it's a privilege doesn't always mean it's easy. You're 8 years old, and you don't get to go to a birthday party or have a birthday party. You have to go to work, and you have to be backstage, and you have to be quiet. You can't play with the kids because you're getting a stipend, and you'll get docked. Like, it's real. You grow up really fast. And I said, Mom, I can't stay here. I don't know. But I'd known people throughout my life that had gone to New York and done the thing. And so she said, I can't send you, but here's a secret savings account that you've had your whole life, of every stipend you ever made, that, of what's left, took what I needed when I needed, but here, you have this account. You have my blessing. Like, go. I know you'll be fine. I know you know people up there. And here I am, 27 years old. and
doing
the
it.
thing.
You're doing what you want to do, and you're getting it done.
Thank you. I'm sure trying, and
Yeah.
I've got a lot of love behind me from all of you, and so many people. For every hater, there's a million supporters. So hey,
You gotta have
I'll
a
love
hater.
everybody. I'll love everybody. I'll love the haters too.
Having
but
a hater is the
gosh.
best thing in your life, because you're doing something when someone's
I'm like,
sitting there
whoa.
looking at you like, oh, I could do it better. No, you can't.
I'm like, here I go.
So, who are some of your influences?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I look to people like, my mom is a huge fan of Carole King, so we grew up Tapestry. That was her album. I believe it celebrated like its I think 50th or some anniversary for Tapestry this year, and that was like her album growing up. And so that would play in the house. I loved a lot of Joni Mitchell, and some of our more modern, today artists like Regina Spektor, Ingrid Michaelson, who I had the pleasure, I met her at work this past week. She must be in Brooklyn somewhere. I am a cashier when I'm not, and a manager. I work retail, and typically juggle several jobs when I'm not doing this. And I met her, and I wanted to say something, but you always know, like, no, keep it kind and cool, professional.
You're becoming a New Yorker.
I'm becoming a
New
New
Yorkers
Yorker.
don't say anything to anyone famous.
You do that nod.
You
You
just
do
like,
that
hey, what's up?
respect. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Sarah Bareilles, all of those sorts
Right.
of. And I love a lot of folk influences. So bands like Nickel Creek, Punch Brothers, Chris Thile, the mandolin genius. I love all of these artists, and Phoebe Bridgers is the big one for me. She's been a huge inspiration lately, and she's a year younger than me, and I love it. I'm not mad about it. I think it's awesome. I love it.
So you talk a lot about work things that you've done, and music and writing and composing. What have you done for fun this year?
Oh my gosh.
What fun have you had? I mean, not that this isn't fun. I mean, you have a
I know.
you have a
Isn't
career
this
that's fun, but what else have you?
I'm like, Lisa, you're not having fun with me right now? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. I kind of find the simpler joys in things. I'm an equal parts. I'm an ENFJ, so I'm equal parts intro and extroverted. So I'm perfectly fine. I love people. I love my tribe. Love community. But I also do time out. I do need a lot of alone time, especially that's how I write and things. So I've actually had a lot of fun being alone and just writing and going on. I'll take walks, and I love to just go and take a walk and, think about life, think about my choices, just kind of go along that path. But yeah, and we've had the fortune, to safely and socially distance see various friends. My partner and I, we've seen friends in our life that we just love and adore, and it's been so nice to have, a sense of community through this and safely too. So it's been wonderful.
So my last question is, can you give? Well, it's not a question, but it's an ask. Can you give a bit of advice to that young person that wants to do what you're doing, wants to be you?
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm like, what would you tell? What would you tell a person or your younger self?
What would you
Gosh.
tell your younger self ultimately?
Oh man, don't listen to other people unless it's unless it's kind there are people out there that can share your joy. And then there are those that really can't. And that is okay, we don't all need to be in the same place. We don't all need to be happy all the time or, there is a balance to everything. But bottom line, there are people that can share your joy and root for you. And there are people that can't or that will talk about you behind your back, all sorts of things. And I would say don't listen to that. And don't, start realizing when people can't share your joy. Know that's okay. Love them anyway, wish them the best, but find your tribe, find your people that love what you do, and besides people, forget people. Love what you do, and you're going to be just fine. If you love what you do and you're having a great time and you think your song is great, then your song is great, and you're great.
Absolutely.
And you can be happy in that. You don't need approval. You don't need social media, you don't need all, if you are happy, then you're already on your way and you're already doing it.
That's beautiful advice.
Thank you.
Thank you. So guys, Mariela, please subscribe, follow, listen to her stuff. She's amazing, she's great, and she will be back in the lot with us in the summertime, singing her little heart out with her.
Can't wait.
Not sure what color hair she'll have, but she will be there.
Stay tuned.
Thank you
so much, Lisa. Thank you. Yay. Beer all around. Beer for everybody. You guys. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Did we do it?
All right. All right, we close.